Hey friend, welcome. If we haven't met yet, I'm Jen. I'm a part-time online clothing reseller, which means I go to thrift stores, I buy used clothes, I list them on eBay and Poshmark, and hopefully sell them for a profit. Today is Friday, December 6th, I think. And I have 9 items that sold over the last about 36 hours. For a gross sales amount of $192.46. I sold this set of bookends. Not something I usually sell, but a friend gave these to me and they're vintage. They're made in the USA. Over here it says, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, Gaylord. Yeah, it's like embossed in there, Gaylord. Gaylord, and then it says 168, and then it says USA. So I looked these up. If I just look up metal bookends, it gives me an average sale price of $36.64 with a 10% sell-through rate. I don't exactly know how to do this. I think I'm gonna just like tuck tissue paper in around it. There are sets of 2, there are sets of, I don't know. And there are metal bookends that aren't just like plain metal. But I went through and kind of browsed the solds to see how I thought maybe I should price these. I have actually like an odd number. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, I have 9. So I think I went in thinking like $5 a piece or something around there for 8, because who needs 9 books? I don't know. I had them priced at $40. Someone accepted my 20% off offer on Poshmark for $32. I need my tape and I don't have it, so I'm gonna hold on to that and tape it up. Someone gave me those, so I have 0 cost of goods. I've only had them listed for 2 weeks and my profit is $25.60. I might have priced those all wrong. I don't really think that I did, but because I did work pretty hard to try and figure out how I should price them appropriately. Yeah. So this also sold on Poshmark. It is a Ralph Lauren skirt. When I looked it up, I said floral, but this isn't really floral. It's more like a, I don't know what that is. Medallion, kind of scrolly. I don't know. The average sale price for a Ralph Lauren floral skirt knee length is $30.97 with a 12% sell-through rate. I've had this listed for 16 months, so I have gradually just put the price down. It ended up selling on Poshmark for $16. I paid 40 cents for it, and so my profit is $12.40 for it. Not bad. Now, here's the thing. Usually, I make these videos first thing in the morning, and then throughout the day, I'm able to do what little editing I do, make my thumbnail, and upload them. Last night, I went to bed and I had 1 sale all day, and I've been under the weather still. I think it's just taken me a long time to like recover from it for some reason. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna not set my alarm. I'm gonna let my body naturally wake up and I'm gonna sleep in, and I'm not gonna worry about doing a shipping video, and I don't know, figure something out. Maybe just do like a community post saying I didn't have enough sales to do a video, something like that. But I woke up and had 5 more sales overnight. So I was like, oh, well, I guess I can do a video. And then I did school with my kids and did lunch, and I've done some other things. I've also rested a bit, and I was like finally ready to do my shipping. And I was like, you know what? I've actually had more sales. So this is actually 36-ish hours worth of sales. These will all go out tomorrow instead of today. The mailman's come and gone. I didn't do a request for a pickup anyway, so I don't know. I think it's fine. So now we have eBay sales. This is Tasso Elba Island. These are men's linen pants. These actually have a pretty, I don't know, maybe not good sell-through rate, but decent. Men's linen pants, I find, sell well. Linen in general sells well for me, I think. But yeah, men's linen pants for sure. So they have an average sale price, this particular brand, of $18.41 with a 25% sell-through rate. Seasonally, I think that sell-through rate would probably be better. 25 I don't think is bad. That's really the like lowest that I look for when I am sourcing. I do my best to source, to comp when I source, but I don't always. There are some things like certain bread and butter items that I pretty much just know, and linen is one of those I don't always comp. Anyway, these sold for $17.96 plus shipping. Actually, I think they used my 15% off coupon. They paid a total of $21.53. I bought these a month ago at the bins for about $2, the Goodwill outlet where you pay by the pound. And so my profit is $11.02. Not too shabby. This is almost a bolo, I think. Although this didn't sell super fast for me. But this is just a flannel button-up. But LL Bean flannels, especially, I think plaid. I meant to look up the sell-through rate for plaid. This one is houndstooth. If you don't know what houndstooth is, that's the print. And I called this actually like a micro houndstooth because it's pretty small. But the average sell-through rate for a houndstooth LL Bean flannel shirt is $18.46 with a 41% sell-through rate. I talk about sell-through rate a lot because I think it's important, but I don't think it is everything. I think that there are other factors that need to be considered. I do have a video all about comps, but in general, sell-through rate is, I'm sorry, that video is linked in my description if you want to see it, if you haven't yet, or if you have questions about comps. The sell-through rate is calculated by taking the amount of sold items and dividing it by the amount of sold and listed. So I feel like I haven't said this in a while. If you've heard it before, sorry. But when I do these videos every day, I repeat myself a lot. So 41%, if you take very basic math and use 100 items that were listed in the past 90 days, 41 of them would be sold and 59 would still be listed. So I think that's a pretty decent sell-through rate. I bought this at a yard sale, a church yard sale, about 4 months ago for $2. They paid $18.37 plus shipping. So they paid a total of $24.46. Yeah, I was right on the average there. My profit is $12.74. Pretty cool. I just had a kid come out and then give up. It was one of my older kids, so. All right, this is, it says Hoosier Army, and it says Screamin' Crimson on the other side. These scarves are generally soccer. I don't know. Oh, you know what? Is that a soccer ball in the corner there? I didn't put soccer in this, but I should have. I looked up Hoosier Army scarf and the only thing that sold was mine, but it was 100%. So like mine was sold, none others listed. I looked up Indiana University because that's what this is from. Scarf, and the average sale price was $17.64 with a 34% sell-through rate. So these soccer scarves I find sell pretty consistently around the like $15, maybe up to $20. But especially this time of year, they just seem to sell. I don't know what it is about the soccer scarves, but I've sold a couple already this year. And I don't really have that many listed. So this one sold for $18.96 plus, and that was my full asking price. They paid shipping, so they paid $24. That's funny. I have had this for 7 months, so I don't know. I bought this at the bins, so I average that I paid about $1 for it. So that makes my profit $15.26. That's pretty amazing. Okay, the next couple things, I put my clearance sale back on. In November, I did about 2 weeks of a clearance sale of all the items that I listed in 2023, plus some summer items. So I went back in and did it again. I didn't add any summer things that had fallen off, like that had been relisted or something. But those that hadn't fallen off, I just left in. And this was one of those. This is a linen button-up shirt. It's men's linen. Again, it's so funny. This is the brand Everlane. What do you need, bud?
She had 3 gummies today.
She had 3 gummies today?
Yes.
Oh, that's a lot of gummies, huh?
Can I please have 1?
Yes, you may have 1. Everlane linen button-up has an average sale price of $16.47 and a 25% sell-through rate. I had this listed around $25. I actually think I started it probably closer to $30, but it sold half off for $12.48, plus they used the 15% off coupon that I have in my eBay store. I just have that on all the time, unless usually I'm running a sale. I purposefully left it on for the clearance sale, just really trying to move something. So this sold for $16 was what they paid total. I bought it about 10 months ago. A friend of mine had a bunch of stuff and he sold it all to me for like $2 a piece. I had some Everlane, some North Face, some LLB. So after my $2 cost of goods, my profit is $6.13. Not a great profit, but moving stuff out, and that's a big point for me. This might be close to another bolo, maybe. I'm not sure. I've had it for a really long time, but I think I overpriced it. So this is a turtleneck. See if you can see it. It's pretty long. It is cable knit and has a little pony, probably giving you some example or an idea of what it is. This is Ralph Lauren Sport, and I looked up Ralph Lauren Sport turtleneck sweater cable knit, and the average sale price is $25.84 with a 37% sell-through rate. So I think that that's pretty good. Maybe not a complete bolo, but definitely some Ralph Lauren stuff out there is worth looking up. I had this priced at like $50. I've had this sweater for 14 months, so it did end up in the 50% off sale for $24.95. And it sold, which is good. They used the 15% off and paid shipping, so $28.99 was the total. I paid $5 for this, which if I had priced it properly, and honestly 14 months ago, $50 may have been correct. I don't remember, or it may have been closer to correct, but comps change. I bought $5 for it, or I bought it for $5. If it had sold faster and for a little bit higher, that would have been okay, I think. But my profit's $13.04, which is, I mean, that's okay. It's not bad. I realize that I have a lower cost of goods and I get a little spoiled with that sometimes. So $5 might seem like a lot. This is another turtleneck. Whoa, okay, oh, sorry. If you don't know, I work out in my garage and sometimes there's noises, and that one scared me. It's just a motorcycle, I think. This is a turtleneck. It's kind of like a slinky material. It has this like asymmetrical collar thing, and it's kind of fuzzy. And then it has this detailing down the sleeve. I'm not doing a very good job of showing that. Come on, where are you? There you are. It's like a little, I don't know. So the brand is Joseph Ribkoff. So what I looked up was Joseph Ribkoff turtleneck asymmetric. And mine was the only one that sold with a whopping 5% sell-through rate. So that means there's other turtlenecks listed, like 95. I mean, I don't know that that's the exact number, but if there's 100 listed, there's 95 more listed. That's not right. Don't listen to my math. That's not correct. Okay, anyway. When I just look up Joseph Ribkoff top, the average sale price is $26.09 with a 10% sell-through rate. It was so funny because I was like delisting and relisting stuff last night. No, I was putting it all in my sale. And I saw this top and I was like, man, sometimes I can just, it sells really well and for like $30. And then sometimes I have this for 15 months in this case, and it just is sitting there. So I apparently had it marked at like $20. It was in my half off sale for around 10. It was like $9.91 or something. Sometimes I put weird prices in. And someone offered me $7 and I was like, yes, just give it a new home. So they paid $12.01 total with shipping, and I paid $1.19. My profit is $3.88. Okay, this has been such an interrupted video. I think I have cut most of them out, but oh my word. Okay, this is a pair of cargo pants. You can see it has some flaws on here. Again, this one has a pretty high sell-through rate, but it did not sell. And I think as I was looking at it, I think that probably those flaws were what did that. But this is Duluth Trading, and these are men's cargo jeans. They're like a duck fabric, like canvas. They are fleece lined. I did not realize they were fleece lined when I was looking at the comps today. I did when I listed them, but when I was looking at comps today, I just looked up Duluth men's cargo pants. And the average sale price is $20.96 with a 41% sell-through rate. So again, for me, I don't find things very often with a super high sell-through rate. So 41 for me is pretty good. But I have had these for 20 months. That's almost 2 years. And again, like I said earlier, I think that, you know, there's more to it than just sell-through rate. I think size is a factor. This one I think is kind of a funky size. The condition is a factor. The fact that these have some, you know, some paint splatters on them. And sometimes with like work pants, which is what these would be, right? That doesn't necessarily matter. People want the quality of, you know, the cargo pants. Duluth is pretty well known to have good quality things. Anyway, all I'm saying is there's more to it than just sell-through rate, although sell-through rate is important. These ended up in my half off sale for $11.32. They paid $17.23 total. That includes shipping. I paid $1.21 for these at my local, a local thrift store here in town, and my profit is $7.30. Yes, kiddo.
I can't find the glue that goes on my robot.
Okay, I'll have to come look in just a minute. My total profit for the day is $107.37, which is amazing considering I thought I had one sale and it was like not a really good one. It was one of the lower ones. So considering I wasn't even gonna make this video, I'm very, very pleased with that. We are getting ready to put up our fake Christmas tree, which is new for us. We have always, I think in our married life, had a real tree, but we are getting ready to put up our Christmas tree, and we are gonna watch some Christmas movies. So I'm curious what your favorite Christmas movie is. That's the question of the day. My hands down favorite, without fail, every time is White Christmas. I love it. I don't really like to watch it every year because I don't really like to watch movies over and over and over, but I really, really love White Christmas. One of my favorite like kids Christmas movies is The Star. We watched a bunch of VeggieTale Christmas movies last night. We kind of go overboard on the Christmas movies. But what's your favorite Christmas movie? Let me know in the comments. All right, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate that. Make sure, I'm getting cold. It's cold out here. Make sure you like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. I do these ship with me videos almost every day. As long as I have some sales, I do my best to get them out Monday through Saturday. So that's it. I'll see you soon.